Um, Welcome back to M&S Hoops. This is episode 6, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Episode 6 of the pod. Very good, very good. Cool little week in the NBA. I don't know, a couple things happened. I mean, it's just
Yeah,
another,
not a lot to talk about, but
not much like
um,
news, but had a couple good
Raptors
games.
lost the Raptors lost to the
Right
Hornets.
into it, huh?
My bad.
Raptors did lose. Yep, their win streak is officially over
Mm-hmm.
against the Charlotte Hornets out of all teams. But,
I don't know.
um, we have that. We have, oh, Cooper Flag at 35 last night. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was kind of tough.
Clippers are ass.
Yeah, they suck, bro.
They do suck. What else?
I just saw LeBron's out tonight.
Anthony Edwards has been playing. Really?
Yeah,
Who do they
against the
play?
Pelicans.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Uh, yeah, overall, it's been a cool little week. I mean, not much going on, just another week of
Yeah,
basketball. But yeah, we can get right into it. So yeah, you want to talk about the Raptors, I'm
we can
assuming.
go with the breaking news. Seth Curry intends to resign with the Golden State Warriors on Monday to a deal for the
Wow,
remainder of the season. So
amazing.
shout out to Seth,
There you
shout out to
go.
Seth Curry, man. Hopefully, I
Shout
can
out
watch
Seth
him one
Curry.
day.
Seth Curry and
Um,
Steph Curry. Hopefully, yeah, we can be at a Warriors game watching them one day.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. But
Yeah,
yeah, that's cool. AD made his return. He played all right, not the greatest, but he's injured,
I
so
did see
they're
that. Yeah. Did he
playing
play last night
playing big.
against the
No, he
Clippers?
didn't play last night. No, no,
Mm,
no, no. And then Jalen Williams also came back.
yeah.
They played some close games lately. Actually, I think they played a
They
close
have
one
been
against
playing some close games. Yeah, the
they played
Suns.
a
I
close one
saw
against
that.
the Timberwolves and the Suns, I think.
Yeah,
Curry's injured right now, projected to be back in like 1 to 2 weeks.
hopefully.
Uh, Christian Coloco got dropped from the Lakers to make room for Drew Timmy. And
It's a good pickup.
overall, yeah, that's the
I
week in
think.
advance. That was the week overview. Um, but yeah, man, not a lot happened in the NBA this week. We can start off with the Raptors, I guess. We had a nice debate last night, but we can just start off how the streak ended and how what's been going on. If you want to take that
Yeah.
away.
So they played the Hornets. They were on a 9-game win streak going into Charlotte. I think everybody thought that would extend to 10 going into New York tonight. But it didn't. And they looked pretty good the first 3 quarters. And then you go to the fourth and the team collapses. Can't put a ball through
Yeah,
the basket.
yeah,
There were some interesting calls throughout the whole game from the refs, but
yeah,
it's not the whole reason they lost. 17 points in the fourth quarter. Um, Miles Bridges had 37, I believe, which also
yeah,
can't
man.
happen. Yeah, basically overall,
That,
Charlotte looked good in the fourth quarter and overtime. We just couldn't we literally couldn't score. Like Ingram, I think was it 10 for 26? Quickly 9 for 20. Scotty had a great game, but overall, not that many people came out to play tonight. Or last night,
yeah,
Grady Dick played awful. Dude, he
he
played really
sucked,
bad
bro.
last night.
It sucks
But
that we had the lead with like what 10
that's the
seconds left
thing.
or
We
whatever,
had
and
17-point lead going into the
yeah,
third or the fourth, and then they put up 17 points in the fourth, and Charlotte takes over. Mostly their 3-point shooting. Conka man, what a guy. I really like Conka. Yeah, Conka. Honestly, he's been playing amazing. Um, Mini Clay Thompson. I said that a lot last night.
yeah, he did.
Dude, he is nice as a rookie. That game tying shot. I mean, and Bi just
Yeah.
decided not to put his hands up because
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
I
I
think
think
he
it's kind of
wants the
obvious too.
clip.
They were gonna go to Khan. I don't know why
Yeah, because
he put
LaMelo wasn't
bringing
getting
Ingram on
minutes. Like
him.
LaMelo in the fourth
Yeah,
was not
so
getting minutes.
should have put
Yeah, I don't know
Scotty
why
on.
they. Yeah,
They could have had the two. Um, it's another shitty
yeah,
Darko call, but it's gonna happen.
it is. Yeah, it is what it is.
Um, yeah, man.
But
Um,
that leads into a little debate that we were having yesterday, and I said let's save it for the
yeah,
pod.
yeah,
I don't know how it started or whatever, but we started talking about RJ
mm,
Barrett.
yeah,
And you were talking about how you think RJ would have helped, and I kind of disagreed in a way,
hmm,
and then eventually led to me saying RJ's the weakest link in the
yeah,
five.
yeah.
So let's talk about it.
Go for it. Start us
Um,
off.
you wanted me to, okay, so I just think obviously RJ Barrett is. great offensively. Like he's
First,
another
first, no. First off, rank the five, so we're on the same page here.
Scotty,
Mm-hmm.
Ingram,
Yeah.
Quickly, Pirtle, RJ.
Okay. That's see, you could debatably say that RJ's three in the five. I'm
Hmm.
not saying that, but you could barely say that. I don't know how you're saying Poto's bro. Poto's ass, bro.
Without Pirtle, bro,
He's
we have no center.
yeah, but we could pick. There's definitely center that we can pick up. Mamu's basically playing like the same level as
You could say that.
um production.
You could say that, but I
So
just think RJ in the five is the least needed. Like I think if we lost him, it would like affect us the
like
least
when I
out
was
of.
when I'm talking about your weakest is when you mean like means like the worst. Let's say not needed
I don't
means
necessarily think he's the worst player on in the five. I just think that if we
well that
were to lose
when
him,
you say stuff like weakest, that means like not the greatest. You know what I mean?
I think if they were to lose him in the five, he would be like the least. Like I think if you were to lose Scotty, you would be impacted more. If you were to lose Ingram, you'd be
Well, of
impacted more.
course.
If you were
Yeah,
to lose quickly, you don't have a point. Now Jamal Shed has a start. He's great, but I don't think he's starter yet. You lose Purtle, now we don't have a center. You lose RJ, we already have
sure, sure.
pieces that
But
can do what RJ does.
skill wise, I feel like he's probably the third out of that five.
Skill wise, maybe fourth. I think quickly is more skilled than him. I think RJ's just also RJ is sure
Quickly can't
offensively
shoot for
he's
shit.
what?
Quickly can't shoot for shit, and his
Yes, he
defense is
can.
ass.
Quickly
He's
shooting
not
has
the
gotten
greatest
much
shooter.
better. Well, RJ's not
It's
the greatest
gotten
shooter
better, but it's
either.
not. That's
And
true.
RJ's defense is god awful for a guy his size.
IQ is also god awful, so it doesn't
Well, he's
really.
6'1".
Yeah, well,
Overall, I just think
anyway,
like if you were to lose RJ, and like this just is me leaning towards I think they should trade him. Even though yes, they've
mhm.
been on a 9 game win streak, and you probably shouldn't make any changes. But his contract is so big, and I just don't think he brings that much value to the
Quickly's
team.
big too.
Huh? What, Quickly's
Quickly's
our
big
point
too.
guard. If you lose Quickly, then who's gonna play the one?
Jamal said
We're not gonna win with Jamal Shepp as our starting point guard. We need him as
he
a
turned the
bench
ball
unit.
over less.
Yeah, of course he turns. Sure, you can argue he's a better playmaker, but overall, I think that you can't. I like if you put Jamal at the one now, who's going to be the backup point guard? It affects the team completely. With RJ, Jacoby Walter has proven that he can be a starter. Like he's played
Mhm.
well as a starter so far. His defense is much better than RJ's, and he can shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Now
Yes.
with RJ, you throw in RJ. Yes, obviously he's very gifted scoring wise. He'll give you 20 per game, sure, not denying that. But like, I just think that with his contract being so big. And with him, he's not as inconsistent this year, but RJ has always shown flashes of him being inconsistent on offense and his defense not being that good. I just don't see
Yeah.
what the point in having him around is when clearly the
So
team
the
can
original
be fine
debate
without him.
when we started talking last night was I said that RJ would have helped tonight with a win over
And I
Charlotte.
disagreed.
Now, and I don't understand why because RJ's an option if Ingram's struggling, which he did tonight, an option for them to move the ball around and Ingram to shoot 10, 12, 13 shots compared to his 26, right?
Well, I just
And
don't
we've
think
and I
Ingram
let me
shooting.
get you. Go. All right. Um, with we've seen Ingram shoot a lot over the last couple of games when RJ's out, but when RJ's in there, everyone's getting shots and everyone's getting good quality attempts. Ingram shooting 26 shots might not. It's tiring. It's tiring him out. The workload. They can send more doubles. There's not as many threats on the floor. Okay, do you understand?
Mhm.
So that's why I'm saying with RJ there, they have. There's always somebody they have to look at, right? And then if you for the win, of course you're gonna go to Ingram last night after the Pacers game, but
I think
there's
they should
also
have went
other
to
options.
Scotty.
Yes, I understand, but
I also
there's
think that yes, for sure, like the work, like the yeah, okay, you can't really double team Ingram when if RJ's wide open, right? Like obviously
exactly.
that parts help it, but it's just like we've seen Ingram take that many shots before in a game. Like when Indiana, he took 30 and he had like 40. So like yes, we've seen him take that amount of shots, and we've seen him that level that he can be taking that amount of shots. I also think that Scotty thrives much better without RJ. Meaning, if RJ was in the lineup last night, Scotty would have not had his 30, and that would have affected
He
the
probably
game
had
differently.
20 though.
Okay,
It
but we
wouldn't have
can't
been.
determine that because he takes less shots with RJ in the lineup.
We can we can
RJ
we,
takes
we can look at
Scotty. There's games where
statistics and we can
Scotty
go back.
takes like 9 shots a game. Last night he didn't even take that many. He took a lot of free throws last night, but there's games with RJ in the lineup that Scotty will end up taking maybe 6, 8, 9 shots in a game, and it's like,
You didn't want to say 6-7 there, did you?
no, I didn't.
Yeah.
And then you look at him as our secondary scoring option. He's giving you 30 with Ingram having the ball more most of the time. Scotty took he didn't even take the second most shots last night. Quickly took 20, and then Ingram took 26. They just weren't knocking them down. I just think that
Mhm.
we've seen a lot of Ingram shot chucking, and yeah, maybe RJ in lineup would prevent that, but I don't
Okay,
know
well
if that would have
we
helped
can
us
both
win
admit
last
that
night.
we can both admit Ingram was tired last night. The fourth,
But we've
he was
seen that
tired.
happen so much. We've seen it happen in
Sure,
Indiana when we
but
played Indiana.
when RJ's there, he's not as tired because they're splitting the. I'm not gonna. I'll say snaps, but you know what I mean. They're splitting
The
the.
minutes, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So
Sure,
that's
yeah,
why.
yes, definitely. It definitely helps. There's definitely ways that it helps. But I also don't think RJ
So,
is
okay.
that much
So
of a factor.
what's better is trading RJ for. Give me like the best trade package that you could give me right now.
If we can get like Dylan Brooks
Hmm.
and like Nick Richards, I'd
But
be
which
happy.
we can't. I don't think that's
Why
realistic. I don't know
not?
if you can make it. Because the Suns are contending, so
Are
are we.
they?
Well,
Suns are
they are to
seven
a certain
seed.
extent. Yeah, what do you expect? The West is tough.
Well,
They'd be like fifth seed.
their team is not necessarily anything special. Like they
Yeah,
have
but
a Booker,
they're not gonna break it up if they're winning, right?
I guess.
Okay. So point of the matter is would you rather RJ being able to split the minutes with Ingram, or like playing some bench not bench minutes but moving like throughout the game, coming like not off the bench, but you know what I mean, like coming in when Ingram's
If
off, just like
RJ,
switching.
listen, if RJ can take a sixth man role, I'd be happy. But he's too expensive to play him at the sixth man. That's another thing. I think that Jacoby Walter starting eventually needs to happen because he's a better defender than RJ, and he can shoot the ball, which RJ can do, but Jacoby is a good shooter as well. So it's like, yeah, you lose 20 points per game, but then now the other guys can take more shots. And it's like with RJ's value being somewhat decent, you can get a better bench or maybe a young player in return or something like that. Like
Yeah.
if okay, would you like if say Toronto went to Chicago and they said RJ Barrett and we get back like Patrick Williams and I don't know, like Zach Collins and like a pick.
Mm.
Would that make you mad? Like would that be a trade that you're looking at like what the hell? Or like a Jalen
I just,
Smith or something.
I'm more looking at a trade around like I know Levine wants out. That's a trade that I'm more like that's more higher on my radar than
But that's another thing.
uh
That's another big contract with a guy that can't play defense. We don't need like we don't necessarily need another
sure.
scorer.
But is defense our issue though?
It can be. I mean, last night
It can be at
we
times,
couldn't
yes.
stop the Hornet.
But
We
we have
went
arguably one of the top top three defensive players in the league, right?
Scotty, yes.
Scotty. Turtle's not ass. He's not great, but he's not ass. Like he's like
Yeah.
mid tier, right? Jacoby Walter, good. You know what I mean? Like we have some
Quickly's a
guys that can
cone
like
and Ingram's a cone too.
yeah, they are. But we have three defenders, let's say two defenders that can guard every position, right? Walter, Barnes. How many teams in the league have more than three go get you a bucket
I'd
stars
argue
in
you
the
have
league
one,
on their
maybe
team?
two CMB, but how many what? Sorry, say that again.
What?
Say it again.
No, I said, um, yeah, I'll say it again. I said, hear me?
Yeah. Say it again.
Uh, yeah, okay, calm. So I said, how many players in the league can go get you, a bucket, like on a team, like Shea can go get you a bucket. Can Jalen Williams go get you a bucket?
No.
Okay.
Wait,
So I'm
like
trying to
which one?
say,
Like Jalen Williams, like the final like J-Dub or there's two Jalen
yeah, J
Williams.
Dub, sure. J Dub, J Dub.
Yeah, he'll get you a bucket. He averages like he's better. Okay.
Okay, my point is that we have the defenders to lock those guys down if needed.
Ooh, who's locking Shea down?
Scotty. But you know what I'm coming from. You gotta understand my point of view. You might not
I
agree
just
with it, but you
don't.
understand.
Okay, but I think that I just don't think that RJ. There's a reason New York wanted to move on from him so much. Yes, okay, everyone knows RJ Barrett can go get you a bucket. He's been doing it since Duke. Like that's
Hmm.
not deniable. RJ Barrett is a great scorer, but like other
Yeah.
than that, And his contract is so big. He's so inconsistent
I
sometimes.
just, I just,
His defense
if
is
we're
not
trading RJ,
good.
if we're trading RJ, it's for like some solid ass bench weapons, like a really solid, or it's like going to get a point guard.
Bro, I'll take 2 first-round picks and a bum for RJ Barrett.
There's no point of that. We're contending. Why would we want first round picks? There's really no point.
Well, it depends what team is offering the picks. And we have other guys that can start at the two that are cheaper.
I understand, like Jacoby Walter. I understand this. Like,
And
don't get me wrong. I
Grady,
understand. Great. Shut the fuck up. We're not starting Grady. Grady will not start on the Raptors. No, come on. You know that.
I think he could.
Okay.
Eventually, probably CMB is going to start with the way he's
Okay.
playing.
Yeah. Okay. CMD, another great defender. My point I'm trying to make is I'm not trying to shop RJ right now because when he's in the lineup, we win. We just win games flat out.
Right,
We
but
win.
is this a team that you can see winning a championship?
I
Don't be dumb.
I can see him making the conference finals, and I've said that multiple
Sure, but
times.
can you see them winning a championship? And I'm talking about if they don't win it this year, Boston's
They're not
back
winning a
next
championship because
year.
the West is too good. But I
Okay,
would say right now, East.
and
Okay, ready?
and the East is weak. Yes, I agree. But this is say they make a good
Give me
run
teams. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you if they beat them or not.
this year.
Yeah.
Okay, Detroit. No,
Yeah. Yes. Bro, look at them the other night, bro. They were not that good.
they're
They lost to
15 and
Orlando.
we're not beating
Yes, they
Orlando
got
in the
what?
playoffs. We're not beating Orlando in the playoffs. Cleveland, we're not
Sure.
beating. New York,
Sure.
we're not
Cleveland.
beating.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Cleveland, we're beating.
Stop. New
I'm
York, we're
serious.
not beating. In no, New York, we're not beating.
New York's defense is
Milwaukee is a
shit.
toss-up.
That's not true, bro. You're actually no, you're actually capping right now.
Dude, Scott Giannis owns us.
Yeah, congrats. It's Giannis and that's it. Kuzma's a fucking cone.
Okay, sure. Okay, say we beat Milwaukee. I think New York would
We're
give them a
beating
good
the Heat.
series.
We're beating Milwaukee. We're beating the Cavs. New York's a toss-up. I think Detroit will fall off. That's my rank right now. You can
In
give me other. I don't
Orlando.
know. Orlando. Yeah, that's
Okay, this is the open East. Sure, I can see the Raptors making a potential push to the Eastern Conference Finals. Sure, maybe the finals. Who knows? Now look at next year. Hallie's back. Pacers are good again. Tatum's back. Celtics are good again. Giannis is probably going to get a better team around him. The Pistons just got even better. I'm assuming they're going to get somebody to pair alongside Cade now. Um, that's 5 teams already. Cleveland, New York, that's six, and Orlando. That's seven
hmm
teams,
hmm
which leaves us at potential 8 seed again, right?
No, see, Scotty will evolve. Ingram will be back to
Sure,
110% next season.
sure. But Indiana's still better than us when fully healthy. And they get a pick this year,
That
so they
that
get to
depends
add
if they
on
trade
somebody.
Siakam, right? At the trade deadline.
They're not
See,
trading Siakam.
you couldn't tell me last year that the Pacers make the finals.
I
Halliburton would tear
couldn't.
his
But
Achilles.
then they did it two
Tatum would
years
tear
two
his
years in a
Achilles.
row. We've seen how Hallie has been when healthy. So there's no way we're better than Indiana when they're fully healthy. We're not. Just with the team that is. We're just not. Then you throw in Jason Tatum back in the lineup. We're not better than the Celtics. Um,
Actually, no. Let's go back to that Indiana take. Actually,
let's
right?
go back to it.
Halliburton quickly. Halliburton's better. Nemhard, Ingram. Who's
What?
better?
Ingram?
I'm going like player by player. So
Ingram?
that's Ingram, right? Um, I guess we could go with. So let's say RJ's on the team next year. RJ, who's it? Like the Walker guy?
Matthew. The Pacers starting lineup when fully healthy is Tyrese Halliburton, Benedict
Oh, Benedict
Mathurin,
Mathurin. RJ Barrett or Benedict
Aaron
Mathurin?
Nesmith, Pascal Siakam, and I'm
Scotty's better
assuming
than
they're going
that
to get a
still.
center. Okay, sure, but I'm assuming they're going to get a
They don't.
center.
They don't. They lost Miles Turner. That's a key
Yeah,
piece to the
but they
lineup.
have another year and they have a potential top 3 pick. If they get Cameron Boozer, now what? Now you have Tyrese, Benedict Mathurin, Aaron Nesmith, Pascal Siakam, Cameron Boozer. Say they don't even get Cameron Boozer. Say they sign any center, just whatever. Okay?
Yeah.
Now off the bench, TJ McConnell, Andrew Nemhard, Jarris Walker. Like their team is good. They have a good team. Ben Shepherd.
Sure.
They have a good
Sure.
team, and they
Sure.
made the conference finals the year before, and they made the finals last year. When fully healthy, we've seen how good Tyrese Halliburton can be. You pair him along beside a prime Pascal Siakam and a good surrounding unit. They're better than us. They are. and that's Boston's better than us too. I mean, they're literally Boston, and now you throw in back a healthy Jason Tatum, they're better than us.
Okay, let's go back to this year though, because that's the year we're on. The
Okay,
current.
let's
Let's
focus
go
on
current
this year.
state.
Okay, here's the thing: they make the East Conference Finals, right?
Yeah.
Then you go into next year. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't
Why are
think
you going
this
next year though?
team, because the amount of money we're paying top four guys. Scotty's on a max. Ingram just got a contract extension. RJ's on a max, and Quickly's on a max. You're paying three
Mm,
guys the max, and
That's just bad.
the
That's just bad. That's
right,
just bad. Like that's
and
front office. Like I don't know what to tell you.
one of them is an all-star out of the three.
Debatable. Yeah,
Scotty's the
sure.
only one that's an all-star out of RJ, Quickly, and Barnes. And we're paying
Oh,
all
they
three
meant
of them.
BI.
No, Bi's not. Bi's getting paid a lot of money too, but he's worth it. But I'm saying, out of the three guys that
Yeah,
we have that are on a max contract, the
yeah.
Quickly, the Barnes, the RJ,
No, I agree
those
with you.
three max. You
We're on
can't
the same page here.
unless we have a point guard coming in like a John Morant
Yeah,
or a LaMelo Ball or Trey Young that's
Levine. Yeah.
coming in with a max. Then
hmm
you can't get rid of Quickly. He's our point guard.
You know all those point guards you mentioned don't play defense, right?
Well, you're
Trey
not gonna
Young, John
find. It's
Morant,
hard to
LaMelo
find a
Ball.
good offensive player.
I understand. But what like if we move on from RJ Barrett and get like a Zach Levine, right, or do a quickly Grady pick? I don't know. You don't understand. The point guards don't play D, and who's better, Zach Levine or Immanuel Quickley? You know what I mean?
In
So
what?
in scoring, Levine,
Levine?
passing, sure you could go quickly.
Levine's not a point guard.
Defense, but he has played the one before. He carries the ball up the floor.
Yeah, but he's not necessarily a one. Like he'll be better playing as a two. But why would we get Levine? That's just like you're getting okay, sure you're getting a better scorer than RJ, but another guy that can't play defense and on a big contract. Like
Quickley
nobody
can't play defense either though, and Jacoby Walter would come up in the lineup, so it'd be Levine. Um,
you're putting Levine at the one?
yes, that makes total sense.
Bro, Matthew, what about
Levine,
Zach
Ingram,
Levine's game makes you think
Walter.
he can play the point guard? When has he
Stud.
ever done something like that?
Let's look at his stats.
He averages his highest was 4 assists. You want Zach Levine? Bro, at that point start Scotty at the one. This is elite ball knowledge from Matthew McGinn right here.
It is.
He plays the two his whole career. Why would you throw Zach Levine at the one?
I swear he plays point guard.
No.
He's always carrying the ball before whenever I'm watching. Always.
He's sure he can bring the ball up. I'm not saying he's not a point guard. That's different. Giannis brings the ball up. Is he a point guard?
No.
Anyway, you trade RJ, you're not going for a Zach Levine type player. I think you just trade RJ to get rid of
You're going
that
for
big
bench. You're
what?
going for bench.
You're
You're
going
gonna
for
get bench.
you go for whatever. You go for bench unit, young player, but you go for something that you can get rid of that big contract. A 3 and D would be amazing, like a Dylan Brooks. That'd be really good. But you just get rid of that big max contract that we're paying him, and you get back better pieces. The main thing about trading RJ, if he was on a good contract, keep him. He's on a max contract, and now you're paying three guys a max. Was I talking to nobody again? You need to stop
No,
getting
you're
lagging
talking.
out.
I'm here. I'm listening.
You can't pay three guys a max, and like it's RJ Quickly and Barnes. That's not a
But
three that
we're
can
not
win you a
getting anywhere with
championship.
this conversation, bro. But we're on the same page. They can't pay all three of the max. We understand.
So get rid of
We're on the same
RJ.
page. Sure, get rid of them. Then get the bench pieces. Cool. It doesn't make that much big of a difference. You have to trust Kobe Walter. But right now, my personal opinion, I think they're doing just fine with how they are because they share their workload and it works well together and they win games. And it's been proven because of that 9 game whatever win streak.
Sure, yes, they definitely work well together. I'm not denying that. And yes, RJ
And
helps in a
apparently team
way.
chemistry is off the charts. One of them said. I don't know, I was watching the broadcast last night.
Mm,
But I don't understand if why why like I don't want to like use your word like that you didn't say, but I don't know like with RJ in the lineup,
yeah,
you said that he's not needed, I think,
yeah,
or along the lines
he's
of
not.
sure. Okay, and in my opinion, that he is very beneficial to our team when he's in the lineup. That's my final argument right there. That's my opinion.
And again, I agree. Offensively, he's very beneficial. Everything else,
Mhm.
not needed. Like my point is, he's
Sure.
not irreplaceable. He's not a Scotty Barnes. You get rid of him, our franchise is gonna
Sure.
go down in the dumps.
Sure.
And for the
But if
money
we're
he's
trading him
getting,
away, you better have like a plan in place
one sec,
to what?
just one second.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no,
Like if Jacoby Walter's the backup plan, sure.
one sec.
Uh, yeah.
They're on the phone, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is the least consistent basketball player I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay, so Tyler, the argument is Ma- boy midi sometimes that guy. I'm gonna say the N word, but you know, does not excel at a single thing in the game of basketball. Okay, so the argument Matthew and I are having right now is he thinks that okay, I think that RJ Barrett is just not needed for the Raptors right now. Like, yes, he'll give you 20 points. He'll give you 20 points a game, but he's such a big contract. You can get rid of him for like something else, and you just won't lose much. Matthew thinks there's no point. I think RJ Barrett is the most replaceable player. Did you hear that, Matthew?
I didn't hear it.
He said RJ Barrett is the most replaceable player in the NBA. One of the most.
Not
Because
not no.
there's so many players like him. He's an inconsistent guy that can score. He's not that great at defense. He can't really shoot the three ball. Exactly. He can't shoot
Tell,
the free ball that well.
tell him to give me a trade package. Tell him to give me a trade package.
So Matthew's thinking like, if you're the Raptors, what would you trade? I said something simple as like two young players or something, like a bench guy and a pick is good enough because his contract is so big. You want to move backwards as an organization after building so much momentum. Well, it's like maybe if you're trading, like maybe like if you want to go out there and get a star, sure. But like I'm just saying, like I just think his contract is so big and he doesn't provide much that there's no need to keep
Then give
him.
me
I think when you're talking about trades like Anthony Davis and John Morant, I think RJ Barrett should be a given. So you think RJ Barrett should be in
I
trades?
100% agree, and we're on the same page with that.
He should be a given.
But
He shouldn't be one of the ones moved. Now, who do you think is more valuable to the Raptors though, Quickly or RJ? RJ, bro. Quickly, okay.
thank
Like,
you.
well, like who's the better player? Like, I think RJ's a better player. Okay, so Quickly's more valuable in the sense that he can bring them. Is he starting for them? He's the point guard, yeah. He's starting point guard. Yeah. So he can facilitate. He can score. He's kind of like a Swiss Army knife, right? There you go.
True.
You don't really want Quickly starting as your one. Like, no, if you're trying to
Thank
contend,
you.
I agree. I agree. If you want to contend, I don't think Quickly should start. Quickly's your sixth man if you want to contend. Exactly. But they're on both such big contracts that like I just don't think RJ should stay. Yeah, like I just don't think RJ like there's no way our big three that's getting big contracts is Scotty, RJ, and Quickly. Like, that's not a. Quickly's not that guy, and neither is RJ. There you go. You heard it from a Knicks fan who had to experience them both. Hey, Quickly. No, but I'm still a fan of Quickly. I'm not a fan of RJ. I thought you were like RJ's your guy. All right, buddy. Well, you want to say thank Yeah, of course,
Peace, bro.
bro.
Thanks
We
for hopping on, bro.
Hey, they play against each other tonight. The, the Raptors and the Knicks. Just wait, because Scotty's gonna give you guys 30. All right, buddy. Have a good rest of your day. See you, buddy. There you go. You heard it first, man. RJ Barrett, inconsistent, bad defender, bad shooter. Get him out of here.
Congrats.
I've
Quickly,
been on
all the
the
same
I've
things.
been on the RJ hate club, man.
Yeah, we know. We've been on this. We can go every episode. I think you bring it up.
Yeah, man. I just don't like him. Anyways,
All right, we'll do a poll and see who's better.
we'll move on from the Raptors because we spent like how long? Like 30 minutes on the Raptors.
30 minutes. Yeah.
Jeez. Um,
There's
what
anything
else?
else to talk about, but we
Well,
can move on.
Anthony Edwards and Jalen Brown had it last night. I don't know if you saw, but
Yeah, I was
they
watching.
Jalen Brown had 41 and had like 39. Ant's been averaging 38 his last 4 games, so he's been on a heater.
Yeah, it's been good.
Minnesota, they're not a bad team, but obviously they're involved in a
We're
lot of
hard in the West.
yeah, the West is
West
hard. They're
game.
sixth in the West right now, and the Spurs are ahead of them with one being injured so far. But the top four teams seem like they're cemented in the West: the Thunder, Lakers, Rockets, and Nuggets. If you're the Timberwolves and you made the West Conference, right, the last 2 years, I believe they made the West Conference now.
Yeah, yeah.
And you just can't get over that hump due to teams being so good. Do you go out and try
Remember
and
this guy?
God, why do you have a James Wiseman card?
I don't know. I just found it.
Do you
He's
go
still
out
playing.
there? No. If you're Minnesota, do you go out there and try and make like a LaMelo Ball-esque trade or John Morant? Do you go like make a big move? Or do you stick to your core that's taking you to the West Conference and maybe hope and try and beat one of those
Mm,
superior teams, top of the West?
I think he go make a move, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But
I
I
just
think they
like,
should make a move.
yeah, I think they need another star. I mean, Anthony Edwards, we know how good he is. Julius Randle's been playing really
Mm,
good, but the West is so good that like it's hard for me to see a team beating the Thunder.
yeah,
But like, I think they'd have a better chance if they get that one more star to pair along Julius and Ant. I just don't know who that would be. I don't know. I don't know if LaMelo is that guy. Like LaMelo is good, don't get me wrong, but
yeah.
he has his own little flaws and everything. It's
I'm not
just
sure.
OKC is just man, 19-1. I'm gonna say this right now. Ready? I think they beat the
Mm.
Warriors record for 73 and
I've
9.
already said this before, so don't even start taking. Don't take my
You
take because I've
did.
said this at
You
the
did. You
first
said they lost.
episode for the first
You said they
game.
lost 5. Yeah, you did. You did. You know what? I'll
Yeah.
give it to you. But yeah, no, I agree. I think they actually might beat that record just because I don't see like what's slowing them down. Like, yeah, they've been in close games recently, but Shea has been able to close out these games.
Mm.
And yeah, I saw like something like Isaiah Hartenstein is sixth in MVP.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, they've been playing really good all around.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I know it's insane.
Ridiculous.
Everyone's been playing really good. That team is just stacked. Like they're gonna be really good for a long time. And it also doesn't help that the Clippers suck, even with
Yeah.
Kawhi in the lineup, and they're gonna get a top pick.
Hmm.
So yeah, I don't even know what you would do as the Clippers. I'm sure we talked about this before, but Harden's playing at a elite level again.
Yeah.
And Kawhi, even when healthy, clearly they're not good. Like, yeah, Kawhi, I understand Kawhi's on a minute restriction. He talked about
Yeah.
it yesterday post game, how he's on a 29-minute restriction. He'd like to play more, but even when healthy, Kawhi just the Clippers just suck. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'm talking to myself again, bro.
Yeah. Maybe you bring Kawhi back to the Raptors. Honestly,
No,
fuck
I don't even want him back. He can stay away.
it. Man.
Dude, I just don't know what you do as the Clippers organization because I'm sure like they know that if they suck, they're Thunder gonna get a high pick. And I don't know how much they care about that, but they're gonna ruin the league if AJ DeBonsa goes to the Thunder.
Yeah.
Um, but it's like, I don't know like what approach do you take? Like you got all these old guys and whatever. Like do you t
OKC could do some fun shit, bro.
huh?
They could trade out. They could trade their pick. They could do a lot of fun, cool things with that.
Yeah, they could do it. I thought the Spurs would do like trade number 2 and get like Giannis or something.
Mm.
But yeah, I
A
don't
lot of
know.
cool things.
I don't know. It should be interesting. I mean, they're basically guaranteed a top 5 pick at this point,
Yeah.
which is a little scary,
Guys,
but
guys aren't great either.
it is what it is. I mean, there's not really much we
Yeah.
can. Thunder are already elite. Clippers just suck for
Yeah.
some. They're 14th, bro. Like the Kings are tied with them. Like that's so sad. How are you tied with the Kings and you have
I don't
Kawhi
know.
Leonard and James Harden.
So much you can do though. Like Harden, he's trying his best.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you just trade him because he gets so much value right now? Or like, do you just ride it out for the next 2 years with,
And then you're just like submitting into the
oh, now you're just admitting to being ass. Yes.
tank.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But it's like he has so much value right now and he's only getting older and he's playing at a high level again. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. But it's like, or you could just ride out these next 2 years of Kawhi and James Harden and maybe make a push. But
I did it.
yeah, they're not making a push.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That was good. You got a little debate in. I would love to know what Alistair thinks about RJ Barrett because I'm sure he has a say in everything.
I'd love to know what everyone's thinks about RJ Barrett, honestly.
We'll see. We'll find out. Comment down below what you guys think about Rowan Alexander Barrett Jr. And his big ass
I'm waiting for that,
contract.
but sure.
Uh, oh, one more thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is who cares, honestly. It's Brooklyn. I was gonna talk about Brooklyn and Michael Porter Jr. Like how he's
Mm,
playing so well,
yeah.
and if there's a team out there that you could see maybe making a move for him, like a contender. But I don't know
Mm,
because he is averaging 24/7 and
no, I know.
on
But the
fi
Nets suck though.
what'd you say? I mean, that's the thing.
The
That's
Nets
another thing.
suck.
The Nets are really bad, so he's on a really bad team. So maybe that's why his stats are so like
Good.
stacked. But it's
Yeah.
like I don't know. I feel like if you're Brooklyn, you send him off to a new team. Like if you're Brooklyn, you get back a first round pick. I'd be happy with
Mm,
that, honestly, because now you're just committing to the rebuild. Basically
yeah.
traded away Cam Johnson for what, like two firsts, and they drafted
Yeah.
5 point guards this year, so that wasn't really ideal.
What are they doing?
Bro, they don't know what they're doing, bro. They drafted 5 point guards and none of them even play. I mean, Igor Demin had like 20 last night, finally, but like other than that, like the rest of the rookies don't do shit, man. And like I haven't heard anything from Cam Thomas this season. Like I don't
He
know.
had good trade value. He had good trade value like a year ago.
Yeah, like when he
Still
was
probably
giving you
does have decent
24 a
trade value,
game, I don't
but
know what he has been doing.
yeah.
I know he's hurt, but like I don't know. Anyway, cool little episode. Not much.
Yeah, it was chill.
Yeah, not much. There's not
Good
really
debate.
much to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right.
Big things on the way though. Tune in.
Stay
Big
tuned.
things on the way.
Big things on the
Stay
way.
tuned. Yes,
We're gonna
sir.
have very special guests on this
Yeah,
pod.
well. Yeah, yeah,
Uh, all right, episode 6 done. Thank you for
yes, sir.
watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, like, and comment. And we'll see you guys next week,
Yeah.
man. Peace.